Hey everyone, welcome back. So in this video, I want to share my current MOZA R3 FFB settings for Assetto Corsa drifting. Before we start, just a quick disclaimer, I'm still a beginner in sim drifting. I'm still learning how to control the car, how to catch slides, and how to be more consistent with my steering inputs. So this is not a perfect pro setup or the only correct way to configure your wheel. This is just a setup that works for me while learning and practicing drifting with a steering wheel. If you are also new to sim drifting, especially using a direct drive wheel like the MOZA R3, hopefully this can help you find a more comfortable starting point. When I first started drifting in Assetto Corsa, I was trying different settings everywhere. I changed MOZA Pit House settings, CSP settings, FFB tweaks, and many other things. But one thing I noticed is that no matter what settings you use, there is one important setting inside Assetto Corsa that you should adjust first: the in-game FFB Gain. Usually, the Assetto Corsa sets by default in-game settings, FFB Gain to 100%. At first, I thought higher FFB means better because you can feel everything more. But for drifting, especially with direct drive wheels, it can actually make things harder. Here is my wheel with 100% gain. When I drive straight and release my hands from the wheel, you can see the wheel starts oscillating and moving by itself. The feedback is too aggressive, and the wheel keeps trying to correct itself. After testing different values, I found that lowering the in-game FFB gain makes the wheel much easier to control. For my MOZA R3, my sweet spot is around 50 to 60%. I'm using the N-Style Drift Car Pack, and this range feels the most comfortable for learning. With 100% gain, the wheel feels too aggressive. Oscillation happens more often. Catching the slide feels more difficult. Transitions can feel too violent. After lowering it to around 50 to 60%, the wheel feels smoother. Counter-steering feels more natural. Initiating a drift feels easier. I can focus more on throttle control and car balance. The goal is not to make the strongest FFB possible. Especially for beginners, the goal is to get enough feedback while still being able to control the wheel. A direct drive wheel already provides a lot of detail. If the gain is too high, every little force gets amplified, including unwanted movements. Lowering the gain gives you a cleaner and more predictable feeling. This is my current setup. MOZA Pit House. FFB Intensity, 100%. Max Torque, 100%. Force Feedback Interpolation, set to 0. Maximum Wheel Speed, 200%. And with hands-off protection, set to off. Soft Limit, set to soft. Natural Damping, 15%. Natural Friction, 15%. Natural Inertia, 100%. Wheel Spring Strength, 0%. Also set 0% to speed-dependent stuff. And here is more settings you can adjust. You can use this FFB effect equalizer and adjust as you need. But leave them default as I only adjust the curb effects to low value, about 30 to 40% for the sake of smoothness. Base FFB curve, just use default. And for FFB setting on Assetto Corsa and Content Manager, I set FFB gain to 85%, and enable soft lock. I don't use any other effects, especially post-processing, leave them off and 0. I also leave FFB tweak settings in custom shaders patch to off. Just use FFB setting on Assetto Corsa is already enough for me. Again, this is not a universal setup. Different cars, different wheels, and different driving styles can need different values. So if you are also learning sim drifting and your wheel feels too aggressive or difficult to control, try lowering the in-game FFB gain first. For MOZA R3, starting around 50 to 60% is a good place to test. This simple change helped me make drifting feel much more controllable and enjoyable. Hopefully this helps other beginners who are also starting their sim drifting journey. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.